Remember, remember, the 5th of November, the gunpowder treason and plot, for I see no reason the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. The next film on my to-watch list was recommended to me by my brother, my great and loyal brother who's been helping me run Hang the Critic this whole time. It was V for Vendetta, and I've no idea why I haven't watched it before. It was one of a whole stream of films based on cult classic graphic novels, 300 and Watchmen. Maybe it was the whole anonymous thing. For some reason I have an aversion to watch things that have a large following. I don't know why. I still haven't watched Game of Thrones. V for Vendetta, for those who don't know, was based on a graphic novel written by Alan Moore. Alan Moore is very well known for being one of the most renowned and revered comic book writers, in my opinion for good reason, and for inserting political agendas and allegories into his work. And V for Vendetta is probably the most blatant. It borrows largely both from the works of Alexandre Dumas and George Orwell. Edmond Dante, the hero of Dumas' The Count of Monte Cristo, and the totalitarian party of George Orwell's 1984. I haven't read the graphic novel, so I can't compare it to that, I have to say, but my understanding that is very much the opposition of fascism versus anarchist. I do know that Alan Moore himself is an anarchist. I wouldn't call myself an anarchist. I'm a pacifist. I'm definitely anti-fascism. Alan Moore apparently was not very happy with the adaptation. He thought that it somewhat diluted the political themes, making it more of a left-wing perspective rather than an anarchist perspective. I don't know how that works. I'm not a political expert. I'd say the fascism definitely came across. It's hard to mistake Nazi suggestive symbolism. I found the cast quite impressive. It was filled with these brilliant English actors, largely unknown at the time internationally. Obviously you got John Hurt. I love John Hurt, the late great John Hurt. Stephen Fry, of course, is amazing. Then you got Stephen Ray, a great Irish actor that I've admired for a very long time. Tim Pickett-Smith is very good. Rupert Graves, who's probably best known for Sherlock. And then of course you got Hugo Weaving as V, and Natalie Portman. I didn't know how to feel about that, to be honest. She didn't have the most convincing English accent. Got nothing against Natalie Portman. Like, I think she's done some good work, but yeah, that wasn't her best role. The tone of it kind of caught me by surprise. It went from being very dark, serious, and solemn to being quite silly and absurd. Almost to the point of slapstick humor. There was even a whole section where they had the Benny Hill theme. It was kind of all over the place, but I sort of like that about it. It's very much graphic novel-esque in its cinematography. I enjoyed it. I thought the political messages were occasionally a bit heavy-handed, but that is very much to be expected. It's a political message type film. By the way, I watched Dog Day Afternoon in between Death of Stalin and V for Vendetta because I don't want the films on my list to be thematically linked, or I would break it up so I didn't go from communism straight to fascism. But it turned out that Dog Day Afternoon was fairly political as well, critical of capitalism and the influence of the media. So yeah, it sort of turned out to be an unexpected political trilogy. So sorry about that.